Well, once again, good evening YouTube, and welcome back. Welcome back to the COMPILATION channel. Last time on Test Drive 5, I had to redo the first fucking championship, because this game is the worst. And today's cup is the Era Cup. We did a Beast car, and everything in the championship cup up here pretty much is Beast, so we'll do Beauty for the Era Cup. Yeah, we'll do that. It's the same championship both times. I don't think we have to do it twice, but we might. So here's the options that we got. It's all the modern cars. Never gonna fall for a modern car. I think we should do the V8 Vantage. V8 Vantage sounds like a fun car to drive. I think the best car on this list, probably the Dodge Viper. If I had to take a shot in the dark. Even though the fucking Skyline and the Jaguar were amazing, I think the Aston Martin's actually the better one. We'll do it in some classic Aston Martin green. Ton of ass time. Ton of ass time. I hate my life. So, yeah. In the original attempt at this playthrough, we got through the first two championships just fine. So we're back at this track. This is a track that I have a lot of good memories at. I actually fucking, way back, I don't know how old I was, but I fucking played my grandma in this game. We did two-player at this track, and my grandma, I think, won the fucking race. So it's still a 6-car field. Nothing unusual there. Yeah. The only other game that my grandma would play with me is Jeopardy. My grandma was really good at Jeopardy. My grandma was really good at 1999 pop culture trivia back in the day. I should fucking, like, that's what we should do. That's what we need to do, is do the Kamikaze Games family fucking fight. I need to know who is the supreme champion in my family at fucking Jeopardy. I need to know. It must be known. These are things that I need to understand if I'm ever going to fucking be happy. So, as you can see, there's a lap counter in the upper left-hand portion of the fucking thing. The Era Cup goes to tracks that are circuits, and we do not do point-to-points. We instead do circuits. Oh my, this man is facing backwards. How unfortunate for him. Sadly, these tracks don't have radars, which is kind of on the unfortunate side, because then I have no idea where my other competitors are. But that also means that there's no traffic. I think the reason that there's no radar is because there's no traffic, but just the ability to know where my opponents are at on the radar is like really helpful, and I really wish that they would have had it for these races. But, you know how it is, nothing can be perfect, such as my driving. This fucking game makes me want to kill myself. I hate this game, it's so fucking hard. And this is the easiest track in this entire championship, dude. The fucking snow track is like, I've raced the snow track I've raced the tracks in this game so many times at this point. All the ones that come when you start a new game, all the ones that come unlocked, I basically know by fucking heart at this point. Except for the last race in the previous championship. That track is a little bit fuzzy, but otherwise, there's a Corvette just sitting there. We have not been in the lead at any point in this race. It's 4 fucking laps. Oh my goodness, dude. Oh, we're dying. Oh, we are in the process of fucking eating shit. That's great. We are no longer in second. The leader could be any fucking where. See, the problem with this race... So, the good news is that there's no traffic, but the bad news is that there's no traffic. So, the fucking AI are going to have nothing to run into and slow down, because they are running the tracks perfectly, they run the perfect line every single time. And this game's physics engine is so fucked up, like, you can't treat it like Gran Turismo and take, like, perfect arcs into the corner and whatnot. Because these guys will just fucking run into you, and then you'll tap a fucking wall, and you'll go fucking 15 miles an hour slower than you should be going. And just like that, you're second to last on the track. Yay! Fun. Video game. Enjoyable. Does not make me want to slip my fucking wrists live on Twitch. Live on fucking Instagram. Oh my goodness gracious. What is happening? I still have yet to lead this race. That's cool. That's cool. That's really nice, actually. I'm super stoked about this fact. Move your ass, Corvette. Move, I said. You fucking cunt fuck. I hate this game. There is a Dodge Charger in this game, which is the vehicle that I own if you're new to the fucking channel. Unfortunately, there was no Dodge Charger in 1998, so there's no new Dodge Charger I could fucking slide right into and be like, yo, I'm actually doing this shit right now. This game has a 98 Mustang too, and that's exactly the same Mustang that my dad had. Unfortunately, it's the Saline Mustang in this game, and can you believe my dad, who has been an oil field worker his entire life, can you believe he never had a... Well, actually, you know what? All things considered, oil people make some pretty good fucking money. So, for an oil field guy to have a Saline Mustang wouldn't actually be that surprising. They tend to have those kinds of cars anyway. They tend to have fucking Camaros and shit. Not the real good ones, like the fucking, you know, $26,000 ones. Anyway, that's good. That's good, that's a good start. That's exactly what we needed in this first race. I'm actually gonna save the game just in case I need to do backup strats. And fucking go back to this fucking race and try it again. Block saved, okay. That is awesome. We can also view replays. Get some thumbnail opportunities. That's what I should have done in the previous championship. Oh, I sure hope it doesn't have that replay thing in the corner flashing at all times. Look at this. Oh my goodness. The fidelity! Me getting dumped at the fucking start. How original. I legitimately hate this fucking game, dude. Do I hate this game as much as LA Rush? I guess there is some sentimental value to this game that I have some for LA Rush, but not nearly as much as this. This was like one of the first racing games that I ever actually like had. Like, let me fucking think. What else did I have for racing games? Like NASCAR 04. Oh my. Oh no, Ford racing. I had fucking Ford racing. That's right. That's right. I had Ford racing. That legitimate game, dude. Oh my god. Good start. Good start. Getting that fucking fat dub to start this off. Good. It could have been worse, man. It could have been a lot worse. We could have started out by not winning the first race. Now that would have been a problem. Alright, it's this track. Okay. Yeah, we start the race in first, but that's like the longest period of time that I spend in first, is the fucking first second of the race. Alright. It's this track. I remember this race was easy, I think, in the first attempt at this playthrough. Oh my, oh dear. Well, so much for that. So much for easy. Yeah, like the road's really wide, and there's not a lot of jumps. Yeah, this is a pretty good track. This is a pretty good track, I like it. I like this track. It's easy to drive. Such a contrast to basically every other track in this game, and like the gravity is important in this game. Like there's so much shit that's important in this game that you gotta fucking take into consideration. Like when you're going downhill, like your car has so much less traction, it's just basically trying to die at all times. And like the way that the ground folds in itself, like that alone kind of ruins things. Because the way that the going up and down, like the polygons are abrupt, they're not smooth. There's very little in the way of interlacing. Everything is very abrupt. Like the polygons are so, like, you know, it's what should we talk about? Well, I guess I don't know when I'm uploading this, but as you can see, we're in a brand new environment. And I do seem to be yelling a little bit louder than I used to be yelling. That is because I made a big purchase. Ladies and gentlemen of the audience, I am a homeowner. Well, we haven't closed yet, even though I'm living here. We haven't closed yet, but I am going to be a homeowner in the very near future. So the story of how I became a homeowner. So, in December, oh my god, the fucking apartment people sent me an email saying, your lease is up, you need to find a new lease. And I'm like, what the fuck? I thought I signed a 12-month lease. And then they were like, nope, you signed a 6-month lease. Their signature right here, their e-signature. therefore count for more because it was done electronically, you think, you know. And so I was like, okay, whatever. And then I was like, okay, fine, just let me sign another 6 months. Because I've wanted to move for a long time. Actually, ever since I went there. Like, it was a very nice apartment, okay? The apartments were fucking nice. That's like the nicest place that I've ever lived. Nicest apartment that I've ever lived in. And, because they're brand new, like the buildings are like not even 10 years old, but that's not the point. Point is that, I had to deal with other people at those apartments. I had to deal with people living around me and underneath me. Thankfully, though, I lived on the top floor, so I didn't have to deal with anyone living above me. So, you know, that eliminated a little bit of annoyance, but, yeah, but I still could not play games at, like, the middle of the night. Like, whenever I have to, like, stay up all night to fucking change my sleep schedule to work overnights, like, I couldn't fucking record anything unless it was, like, something quiet. Like, I couldn't play a fun game and get mad at it. I just had to record, like, a video script or some shit. You know, because everyone in the the race is over. Everyone in the fucking building's already, you know, asleep and shit. Well, yeah. So I was like, okay, but I did not want to move. I did not want to move in the winter because this winter started off as one of the worst. We had another fucking record-breaking blizzard in November, and like January was like the coldest January that I've been through in a long time. Like February came early. It's really nice right now. It's really nice right now, but February came early. And I was like, dude, if I have to move my shit in this fucking weather, it's gonna suck. So I was like, okay, whatever, just fucking re-sign me up. So I'm like, okay, send me a new lease. Send it. Send the lease. And they were like, okay. So it took them like fucking, and like, I think that they were bullshitting me in that I did not sign a 12-month lease. I'm pretty fucking certain I signed a 12-month lease. But when they did the re-sign-up thing, they were like, oh, now your rent's gonna be, $8.49 a month instead of $7.99 a month. Bitch. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, that's when I started fucking looking for other options, and I was looking on Zillow and shit. I was actually looking for a new place to rent because there was this one apartment that came up for like $800 a month, and it was not an apartment. Well, it was like a apartment house thing. It was a 1-bedroom or like a 2-bedroom house or something. I don't fucking know. And I was like, yo, I could totally go here instead. But then my mom was like, actually, dumbass, what if you actually fucking went and bought a house? And it's possible that if you, like, find the right place, you might actually pay less to own the house than you pay in rent currently. And I was like, damn, that sounds highly unlikely, but I'll take you up on the offer. And we fucking looked on Zillow, and there was a bunch of options. And there was one place that I was kind of dead set on trying to get. But then we actually went and visited that place, and it was literally a dump. Literally a fucking dump. It was in complete disarray. The house was built in 1911. It's like, okay, well, maybe I won't live here. And I did not want to, ooh, this is bad. Please go forward. Please go forward. Please accelerate. Wow, we have a huge lead. I did not want to own a condo because there's other condos in town, but they're like fucking apartment buildings, and it's like, no, I do not want people living around me or underneath me. If I'm gonna buy a fucking house, it's gonna be a fucking house. Well, then we visited this place, and this is a condo. It's technically attached to another building, but that other building is like all the way over there. Like this part of the building is the furthest away from another person that we could possibly get. That's exactly why this is the fucking office. That's exactly why I'm filming videos in here, because this is the furthest that I could possibly get away from the people that live, you know, next door. Or like right, you know, on the other side of the wall, right? That's the only reason why I was like, okay, I'll consider this, because it's like only one tiny corner in the kitchen is connected to the other building. So I'm like, okay, fine. So we came and checked this place out, and it was really fucking cool. And then the apartments were pissing me off because during the Talladega Tony Raines race where I fucking won, and it was like the best race, it was like the best video period that I've ever posted to this channel. Like the most exciting thing that I've ever done. Like the best fucking video, like the most emotionally charged video in the history of the Kamikaze Games channel. And like the emotion and like the fucking scenes, like incomparable. I don't think there will ever be a race like that Talladega race in Tony Raines ever. There will never be a fucking finish or a race like that. Like that was 3 hours of build-up for one of the best finishes to a race, and sure it was at Talladega, and sure it was completely manufactured because I took 4 tires instead of 2, but like in that fucking moment, like I was so energized, I had to scream. Oh, the race is over. I keep thinking that there's one more lap in these fucking races when there's not. Anyway, after that scream, the fucking police showed up at my door and they were like, oh, the person, like someone in the fucking hotel's like, oh, you're the... Why am I second? How the fuck am I second in the cup when I've won every race? How the fuck are you in first? I've won every race! The Jaguar won that race and he's last! No, he's fucking... He finished third, apparently. The point that I'm trying to make is I've won the previous 2 races. How the fuck is the Cerberus first in points? What? I finished second in that fucking race. Somehow first, and second is not good enough to beat Guy with 1 win. I don't fucking know how. Maybe fucking laps led is being counted as fucking points. I don't fucking know. Can you not burn out, by the way? Do we really need to beat this cunt? I need to, like, dump his ass. We need to get up there and dump the fucking Cerberus. That's, like, the only option that I have at this point. Because apparently he fucking leads the points, even though my finishes in the championship are first, and second. Apparently he's the championship leader and not me, though. Because that makes a fucking lot of sense. This is like the worst track in this entire championship, too, which is annoying. Oh my goodness gracious. Alright, Cerberus 5th. Good. Anyway, yeah, the fucking police come to my fucking door because I was fucking too loud playing video games. So I'm like, alright, fuck this shit. If I can't even fucking have fun streaming, if I can't even have fun fucking streaming games, then I'm done. I'm done living in this fucking place. Fuck off. So I went I went balls deep into purchasing this place. Like, I completely stopped giving a single solitary fuck. Why are we wrecking? Why the fuck were we wrecking? Can you fucking not? Can I have speed, please? Can this car stop sucking dick? Why do we have no fucking traction? Why do we have no stability? Why do we have no anything? Why am I second to last? What is this shit? We're just fucking dying driving in a straight line now. That's just where it is. I thought the beauty cars were supposed to be like the best to drive, but no, apparently. No, apparently. I'm taking this corner fucking decently. And it doesn't mean anything, because I'm still second to last, and I have to beat the fucking Cerberus, apparently, because finishing first, second is not good enough to have the fucking points lead. Apparently. This game sucks my entire fucking dick, by the way. How the fuck am I not in the lead? Anyway, yeah, we fucking... And that's not even the end of the fucking story. Like, there's a part of the fucking story where I get evicted because they turned off the auto pay for my fucking rent. And that's why I'm living here now instead of fucking after the close. Can you stop dying in a straight line? I shouldn't be stressing right now. We should have the championship locked up from my finishes of first, and second in the first 3 races. But no! No, apparently, that's not good enough. Why are we dying? Can the car drive? No, it can't, apparently. We're gonna lose this fucking championship because this game is full of fucking shit. We're just gonna lose this fucking championship because the game is full of shit and the car's just driving like a fucking AIDS on fucking parade. AIDS sensation. Oh my god, move! Looks like we've lost this championship despite finishing first, second in the first fucking 3 races. We're just gonna fucking finish dead cunt fuck sucking ass goddamn last in the last one. Cunt. Okay. Okay. Alright. Sounds good. Are you fucking kidding me, bitch? How? How? I hate this game. I hate it. I hate this game. This is awful. This is shit. Oh look, it's the end of the race and I'm behind the Cerberus. Oh look, it's the end of the race and I'm fucking dying. Oh look, it's the end of the race and I'm still dying. Fucking piece of shit! This game sucks. This game fucking sucks! I don't even fucking know if it can be done. But if we're gonna finish fucking dead cunt fuck ass last and every other fucking race, I guess it really doesn't fucking make a difference, does it? Oh my god! I'm driving a car! What more do you want from me? I'm driving a car! What more do you want? I'm driving the car. I'm driving the fucking car! Go faster! We're dead last. We're just dead last because the car's not going! Everyone else is going! Boy, I sure would be in a lot better mood if the game would just not fuck my ass! They're still going faster. And this car still can't be fucking bothered to drive! Go! It's the last lap. Anyone's guess where the Cerberus is. Not like it fucking matters. Because we're gonna have to go from the fucking save. And this cunt fucking ass phone can't have any fucking space on the fucking hard drive. Because that would be way too much to ask for. I delete over half, 75% of the apps on this phone. So that I can have some space for fucking video. No. None. No space actually. It has no fucking space at all. Not the Cerberus. Doesn't matter. Fuck this fucking ass garbage. Fuck this game.
Eventually.
Okay, we're back in this terrible game. This is probably the same episode as before, so you know the fucking deal. I am no more energized compared to yesterday. I know, like, you can barely fucking even see my fucking face in this shit. Yeah, we're all the fucking way back at this goddamn race. That's wonderful. I'm so glad that we're all the way back at this goddamn race. Where's the fun in this shit? I mean, it's nowhere. It's Test Drive 5. Nothing is fun about this. But, like, where's the entertainment value? This race has been 100% focused 100% of the time. Like, where's the entertainment value in that? We're gonna win. The Cerberus not gonna finish second unless the game warps it to second after this finish sequence, which I wouldn't put past this shit. Oh, look, the face cam's crashed already. How fucking lovely is that? It literally made it 9 minutes and 16 seconds. That's why we never used the face cam. That's why we stopped using the face cam, because it just fucks awesome. So that's why we didn't fucking bother doing that. Because it's just a fucking piece of shit and doesn't fucking operate. So that's why we didn't fucking bother with. That's why we stopped doing that. That's why we stopped using this face cam, because it doesn't fucking work. Well, I guess that's just how the fucking camera's gonna be looking. I mean, that's how it looked last time too, so it's like whatever. But at the same time, you know, it's kind of a shit angle, isn't it? I hate my life, dude. Why did I... Okay, I know the exact reason why I wanted to have a face cam for this, because I knew I would get mad, like in the last fucking episode. Or this fucking episode, I suppose, is what it actually is. But you know what the thing is that face cam actually is kind of shit for my channel because I don't fucking react in the way that you should when you're, you know, I'm yelling and stuff and I'm not making a whole bunch of moves. I'm just fucking seething as all. It's way better to imagine how I look when I'm yelling instead of actually seeing me just sitting here being mad. At least that's what I think. At least that's how I thought Burnout went for the most part. I think what I appreciate the most about this car is how we don't even use around 80 to 85% of the fucking tachometer on the right-hand side of the screen. It's always just at the fucking orange line, even at the bottom of the fucking gear. That's just really good. Really realistic. We're just going fucking 8,000 RPM, no matter at all times. And this Corvette can't drive, man. He just wants me to dump him every single time he's in the vicinity of I hate you. I hate this game! I love how I'm still 4th. Cerberus in last right now, though. That's cool. That won't last. Sure wish it was the last lap. Never mind. I'm sure glad it's not the last lap. Oh my god. It never ends. I mean, as if this game just wasn't cancerous enough, it programmed in ice physics. It programmed in physics for roads covered in ice. And as if the physics engine wasn't bad enough already, they just make the cars drive even worse on the ice. That's just the fucking, that's the big change. That's the big update for when you're on a road covered in ice. The car just drives even worse. Just when you thought that it could not possibly be worse to drive cars in this fucking game, suddenly you're driving on a road covered in ice. Skyline's having no issue with it though. It's a 4-wheel drive. I wonder, man, that would be fucking funny if that actually made a difference. If being a 4-wheel drive car actually made a difference on driving on ice. That would be some serious humor. Anyway, I think the Skyline is sucking. So him winning that race, I mean, I don't know, man. First, second. I might still be second in the fucking standings. All things fucking considered. No, yeah, that just launched the Skyline into second in points. This sucks. This is the worst. This is so bad, dude. This is... I hate this game. I hate it. I hate this fucking game. I hate it. Hate it, I hate it, I hate it. Next race. This is the easy track, but I was trying to wreck the server the entire time, so I finished cunt fuck last. Let's actually try and win this race, and see if I can't do that. I remember, I watched back the old episodes of Madden 09 Fantasy Challenge before I started playing that. I didn't watch back old episodes of Test Drive 5 before playing this, so, you know, I may be grossly unprepared for this because I did not study real. Did not go in and study tape. Just to watch and see exactly what it was that I did wrong, you know? I think what I did wrong was putting this game in my console. What I did wrong was, okay, you wanna, have I told this, I probably told the story of how I got this game in the original playthrough, but, I mean, if you've made it this far into the video, you may care about this. How I got this game is I was at my fucking grandma's house, who just died, actually, 2 months ago. So, this is real old lore. I was at my fucking grandma's house, and this was right before she went into assisted living. That was like the one time I ever went to that house. Anyway, the point that I'm trying to make is that there was a bunch of people there. There were all the fucking cousins from my dad's side, and they were just like hanging out. And like at this point, how old am I? Fucking 6 maybe. Most of the other ones are like, you know, 10 to 12 years old. I don't know whose games it were. If it was their games, or if it was like actually belonging to my dad and his fucking brothers or something, I don't know. But this game is not mine. This game belongs to someone else. I straight up yeeted this shit. Very good stuff, yes. I absolutely yeeted this game. I yeeted Crash Bandicoot 1 as well. But, yeah, we got a massive lead right now. But I had to give that one back. I don't know where that copy of that game is right now, but I ain't got it. All I know is I ain't got it. So, yeah. So I straight up stole this game, and I don't even know who I stole it from. But I got it from my grandma's house, when the one time that I ever went there. And I remember the first time I was playing, I was like, damn, this is a good game. And like, I was telling my mom about how awesome the game is, and it's like, well, why don't you just take it with you? You know? she said, I'm sure it'll be fine if you just take the game. And I was like, damn, you can do that? You can just take other people's property? Nice. We were poor. So yeah, and I went in the fucking bedroom, and the other kid in there was playing fucking Crash Bandicoot, dude. And I was like, no, he was playing Crash 2. I went in there and stole Crash 1 and Test Drive 5. But you see, the thing is, I told this story too. My dad had a PS1 when he lived out of state. Alright? Like right around the time that I stole this game, he moved out of state. He moved to South Dakota to fucking run a fucking car wash. I don't know what the fuck he was. That was a weird period. That was a fucking period in my life right there. In his life, dude. Damn, that's not even me. But he had a fucking PS1 there, and he had a copy of fucking Twisted Metal. The original Twisted Metal, man. He had a copy of that. I also stole that from him. That copy of Twisted Metal in my wherever the fuck it is, over yonder that way, that's his. So that's why I've always thought that this game was his too. But no, the only one that I know for sure is my dad's is the Twisted Metal one. All I know is that I stole this from someone. I don't know the exact fucking lore, but considering the fact that we're gonna win this race, maybe, just maybe, we can finish like third or worse in the next race and still win the championship. I know, I've finished first. I finished first, second, first in these races. I know that's probably not good enough to lock up a championship. I know that may be asking a little bit much from the game. But I mean, maybe, just maybe, the next track where the literally just fucked me in the mouth every single corner for no fucking reason. Maybe we can just avoid that bullshit and just finish this fucking championship and be done with this episode and move on with our lives. Wouldn't that be fun? Wouldn't it be awesome if we could move on with our fucking lives? Anyway, I won. One. Oh, one. The only way is one. Yeah. Cerberus finished fourth. Finished fourth, third. Second for the Jag, and fifth for the Skyline, and the Skyline still second in points after finishing fifth, so. Fingers fucking crossed, toes crossed, legs crossed, arms crossed. Hopeful fuckingly we've got this championship locked up, but I ain't gonna fucking count any chicken until they fucking hatch, dude. Because we all know, this fucking game, any fucking moment could decide that it's gonna fucking rip my goddamn pants off and go full fucking send, no goddamn lube. I'm waiting for it. This fucking recording session has gone too well. We're 12 minutes into this fucking phone recording, but 28 minutes into the actual recording. God, I have no idea how I'm gonna edit this shit. Okay, good start to this race, and we're not accelerating like always. Cool, we're dead last on the fucking front straightaway. I'm sure I will be in no better position than this over the course of this race. Sliding into them fucking DMs, and dying in the process. Well, so much for having any pace whatsoever. Thank you for the push, though. Sometimes they do give you a square hit and it's an actual push. Some fucking times, but it's not often, and then you fucking die anyway, so you lose everything as it is. This game is the worst, dude. I don't know how else to describe it other than the worst. Look at this, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm not doing anything wrong, but he fucking runs into me, pushes me into the fucking side of the road, which brings the car to a stop, and then we're just dead last. But if the Skyline finishes fifth, we should be fine. Not that it fucking makes a difference. We're not gonna have any fucking pace in this shitbag of a race. Because this track fucking blows, like this game. Oh, cool. They're stopped for no reason. Sure would be nice if that happened more often, these guys just stop for no reason. Be a lot like, you know, whenever this car goes to the side of the road and stops for no reason. I've done a complete 180 on the zeitgeist of this channel. It used to be 10-minute episodes at longest.
Sometimes it would be under 10 minutes. And I'd upload them once a fucking week. You get 10 minutes of video. You get 10 minutes of content every week. No more. No more. I really appreciate how there's no points for this cup, by the way. Like, it just says, cup position 4th, cup position 2nd. Oh. Like, yeah. Thanks. Thanks for the update. Somehow I'm 4th. That won't last. Yeah, here we are. Currently dying. Yeah, and then he just drives around me and runs into me like a fucking cunt fuck. Yep, that's nice. That's real cool. I really appreciate that. Oh my god, all the Discord acts. And you're dying for no reason, so I run into you and I go slow. Great, wonderful, spectacular. Amazing. All these are words that I would use to describe that sequence of events. Where's the fucking finish line at? I crossed the fucking finish barrier, and it's like, nope, no race is still going, dude. Did we win the championship? We're leading the championship. I think that's the last fucking race. I hope that's the last fucking race, and we can move the fuck on. Thank you, God. Okay. We've unlocked Cheddar Gorge Circuit and Montego Bay Circuit. We've also won the Test Drive 5 Air Cup. That tells me we've done both the thing and the thing, yeah. Now look at this. We got new best slaps on every track, but it didn't say fuck you, it just says blank. That's disappointing. Anyway, we won that. That's cool. Hey, we won that race. Woo! That's great. Well, that was an episode. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I guess we'll see you in the next part of this. Bye!
So, I'm real fast. And the fact that you're a racer is a fiddle-dee-doo. My mom says let's all die here. I don't understand why. Gonna take that package. Are we gonna take the package? It's good for your health. Your legs will get stronger. We're cars. We don't have legs.